you the sauce when you on my line. Late night trying to cuff, I just wanna get them to smile. Capture all these moments, I'm so holding. So many nights alone, focus like witches.
Hold on for a minute, wait a minute.
You do know that this did not have to get to this point, right? Talking directly to the three involved, well, technically four. I think the whole situation is corny, to be honest. You mean to tell me that you guys prefer to remain in a broken foundation versus taking time out and deciding that this is going to be detrimental to my family, it's going to be detrimental to my career, but I would rather sacrifice that to maintain this image that is absolutely a falsehood to everybody else.
Easy the Christmas Muslim, out here collecting merry women's souls, under the tree at Rema's house, and he's wearing Papoose clothes.
See, social media is cooking and scrolling and screen recording and posting all of your clips, all of your information, all of your stories, all of your back and forth, all of your exchanges, because their intentions are separate, completely different motives. I understand heartache, humiliation, abuse. I understand what it's like to be on both sides of the spectrum, being the guy doing too much, sacrificing too much. I know what it's like to deal with that archetype of woman who is aggressive and masculine and uses and abuses good, decent dudes who are too soft and too sweet or too quiet to handle things the way that society typically wants you to handle it. You can be a good dude, solid dude, but you don't handle yourself or approach things the way that everyone else expects you to, because they will deem it as weak, or you're just incapable of dealing with this type of. I don't look at it that way.
This place used to be full of hoes and bitches and money, and the lemurs with weed. I can't believe how much the hood changed.
I said it in a live that I did the other day that both of you, Remy and Papoose, handled this completely wrong for a variety of reasons. Because my thing is, we as adults, when we try to get to know people, we learn very quick what the red flags are with men and women. We ignore them, and then we end up cultivating a life that never should have existed in the first place, all because we decided to go after superficial things and try to commingle them with morals and all of the righteous stuff.
Olga been on my dick for a minute now. She must think I'm dumb.
Shawty stalked you 2 days in a row, my nigga. She's sick in the head, bro. Don't pursue that. 9-year-old girl moving like that is whack. She need Jesus.
We set ourselves up for this. This did not have to be the path that anybody took at all. But greed, lusting, and a number of other things played a factor in this. And now Claressa Shields has gotten herself involved in a destiny that did not even have to pertain to her. Now, the reason why I say all four of these people are equally, but somewhat not responsible, is because Remy and Papoose could have stopped this years ago.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
When they were on this fake black love, black excellent run where everybody just was looking at them like they were the hope for the entire world, y'all could have ended the narrative that loyalty and faithfulness and all of this stuff that was going on was really what we were looking at. You didn't have to go down this road, but you ended up going down this road for whatever reason. Maybe you just didn't want the headache of being a failure in front of your viewership. Maybe whoever cheated would have ended up being the one coming out of pocket for X amount of years. Maybe it's something that just said, we're gonna go ahead and stick this goofy shit out, and you did, and now you got other people involved lying, putting themselves in business that they have absolutely no business in. We don't covet the husbands and wives of other people. The comment section is advocating for, saying, oh, well, he's the block captain, he got a dub, he got a win. No, he doesn't. There's no winning that. That's not a prize. See, fame or not, you're still regular. You're still just an average person, just like the rest of us. Your money does not make you valuable. The fact that you were with Terror Squad and all this shit does not make you valuable. Doesn't make you Santa Claus. Remy Ma is just another woman that I see walking up and down my street that I work with. She just has a name behind her. Y'all be really crashing out, tripping off of these females like they something special. They're all average. They're all just like us. But that's the problem. He's a block captain. You corny as hell, bro. You corny as hell. For real, because you're further perpetuating this idea that this type of scenario is normal. No, the fuck it's not. Real solid men are not coveting other people's wives and shit. They're not. You wouldn't even look that direction. Which tells me your character is flawed just like everybody else's. But your bandwagon and all your people who stand behind you saying you're actually winning. Go back and watch the live I did on this, where I really break it down. The only reason I'm doing this right here is because Claressa Shields, whoa, come on, man. I'll say this, right? At least let them sort their shit out. Let them go ahead and try to get a divorce. Let's get something in motion first before we jumping in. And that goes for you too, Easy. Why don't y'all wait until like they're legally separated? They are not doing things in disarray, and then if you really want to pursue something with these folks, wait until everything is officially done. Now y'all involved in a mess that ain't have nothing to do with you because they were incapable of acting as an adult and realizing that we're just not right for each other. Let us go ahead and go our separate ways. All this is sloppy, and it's all y'all for all of y'all played a role in this. And the people who are making Easy the Block Captain relevant because of this, you're corny too. The whole thing is corny. How would you feel if your business partners and your mans and them was doing this type of stuff to you? You wouldn't like that shit. Y'all keep letting people with names do things and get away with things because of their name. Y'all got to stop that. Claressa Shields wants to box with Remy Ma. Yeah, we know that's going to happen. We know what's going to come from it. Like, either this is a whole publicity thing or they really have this type of heat for each other. And really, to be honest, neither one of you needed to even have this. If y'all was grown men and women and y'all would have did this in order, then these type of lines would have never crossed and you wouldn't have this hatred towards her or him or vice versa. What do I know, though? Let's say y'all do end up fighting, which I highly doubt. Do you even think it's going to get to that point? No. We take shit way further than what we need to. I said this before too. Some stuff don't need a response. This shit right here, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with y'all. Y'all swear up and down. Y'all just got the elixir to life and success, and evidence shows y'all just as flawed as everybody else in the world. I digress.
Merry Christmas, filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.